The interview went great. I really enjoyed it. They were nice. They were very funny. They made me feel very comfortable. I was lucky. They asked me a lot about my platform. They asked me about how I got interested in magic. Alaska, I traveled in Alaska and one judge had been there. Just general questions, euthanasia, because of I'm interested, I'm going to be an RN, so nursing and a lot of questions. I can't remember them all now.
Our final contestant in this evening's talent competition is contestant number 14, Lori Ann Gilbert. Lori has turned her life's work into something which we can enjoy as she demonstrates that art can take many forms. Presenting a sign language interpretation to Putting It Together from Sunday in the Park with George is contestant number 14, Lori Ann Gilbert. That was contestant number 14, Lori Ann Gilbert. The completion of our talent competition moves us just that much closer to the selection of your new Miss New Hampshire. We do have
It was 1975 when I came through the program, and it certainly wasn't as sophisticated a production as it is right now. But for us at that time, we thought it was just grand. What made it probably most special in 1975 is that meant I got to go through the bicentennial year. So everything was all red, white, and blue, both here at State and in Atlantic City, and it was a real exciting time with lots of parades and activities.
How does the pageant differ now from when you competed in it?
One of the things I like now is officially, even out of Atlantic City, they're talking about the scholarship angle more, about these women as role models, spokespersons for all sorts of wonderful causes. We were doing that then, but it was more unofficially. And I think I like that now they insist that the gals think about it, come up with what their most important platform is, and really get behind that platform. I think that's the most fantastic change. Plus, they do all of the interviews of the contestants now first, prior to any on-stage competition, and in the old Atlantic City days, we didn't have that option, which was unfortunate because they found out that almost every single Miss America was coming from the third of the contestants interviewed first. So I think they've made wonderful, wonderful steps in the last few years to really evolve along with womankind and to keep it the top program, bar none.
How long have you been hosting the Miss New Hampshire program?
This is my 13th year, so it's really been exciting. When I first got started, it was just a way to save them some money. They'd always brought in former Miss Americas, and that was expensive. There was a $500 a fee, really, for just their time, plus the transportation, the hotels, the meals, and I felt I'd rather see that money go into scholarships, and it started a trend where they never brought back another former Miss America. They decided we could handle it here.
Now, technically, we got some stuff to do, but I think we're okay. Get the girls out. How are you guys? Good, good, good. How are you? All right. Good. You guys do your business. Plain and simple. Okay. And we'll need a 24. Right like this, right?
In the state, I travel all over with her, mostly through the summer, where her appearances during the summer is like parades or Old Home Day parades and functions, maybe openings of businesses or appearances here and there. And it's a lot of fun, and I get to know the girl a lot better, and we become very good friends, hopefully, and we have a good time. And then down in Atlantic City, when we get ready to go down, you're with her constantly. You're in the hotel room with her, and you're staying with her the whole time. And you're there for moral support as well as companionship, and just being a good friend and being a helper as well, because you're helping her with a lot of duties.
Why do you take time out of your life to volunteer to do this?
Well, I think it's because I believe so strongly in the program, and a lot of people seem to think that as a traveling companion you get paid for it, and it is not a paid job. It is strictly volunteer. And I do it because it's a worthwhile program. It's a scholarship program. When I ran the Miss Londonderry pageant for 13 years, it was the same reason. We were all volunteers, the whole committee, but we did it because we knew we were helping people, in young girls, to a means to an end to their career. And it's such a wonderful program. It's so well run, so well organized, and just an excellent scholarship program.
Good. Yeah, that looks great. Super. Okay, why don't we go off, and we're getting flying back up over this. The girls, I think we might as well do this and get it underway. Position it. About ready to go, Doug? Okay. All right.
It's been a busy week, but we're at the final curtains coming up, and what we've just seen in the dress rehearsal is just a great show, fabulous show. I'm really pleased. I couldn't be more happy.
So how do you think it'll go tonight based on the dress rehearsal?
All we got to do is find the right girl, and we're off and running tomorrow morning. It's away, and away we go.
When the new Miss New Hampshire is crowned tonight, afterwards, what happens?
Security at the stage level, the mother and father, brother, sister, boyfriend, whatever, will be on stage for a very few minutes of celebration and congratulations. We'll take her in a limousine to the patrons' party, and there she'll get a chance to meet the patrons and have her real first opportunity to say thank you to many people who help support the pageant.
Now, do you expect a full house tonight?
Oh, there's no question. There haven't been tickets available for weeks, and if we just had a Civic Center, gosh, if we only had a Civic Center, we could sell 5,000 tickets to the show, I'm sure. And it's, I'll tell you something, for the value, for the dollar value, it's worth every penny.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Uni Wigger and the New Hampshire Sunday News are proud to present the 47th annual Miss New Hampshire Scholarship Pageant.
In my regard to Broadway, remember me to Harold Square. Tell them again at 42nd Street that I will soon be there. Whisper of how I'm yearning to mingle with the old time crowd. In my regard to old Broadway, say that I'll be there along. The jury's about to start, so cross your fingers and hold your heart. It's curtain time and away we go. And on the road we have another show. Oh, when the wind comes sweeping down the plain and the waving weeps, it sure smells sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. I could have danced all night, I could have danced all night, and still have paid for more.
There is nothing like a dame
nothing you could name that is anything like a ding, 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 ding.
I have a brand new hairdo with my eyelashes all in curl.
There's nothing like a ding.
Where you dream, girls, boys will always care. All you gotta do is dream. All you gotta do is dream. Baby, we'll be there. Where you dream, girls.
Hello, darling. Well, hello.
Take her out, fellas, find her an empty lot. Fellas,
Darling, we'll never go away again.
what good is sitting alone in your room? I'll hear your music play. Life is a cabaret of charm.
Kiss the day goodbye, the sweetness and the sorrow. We did what we had to do. What I did for love.
What I did for love. 76 trombones led the big parade with 110 cornets close at hand. They were full of rows and rows of the finest virtuosos, the cream of every famous band. 76 trombones and the counterpart for 110 cornets.
Come on, everybody. Steady spinning, that'll be just the beginning, the beginning. The fun of
your first phase of competition, we're going to tell you a little bit about tonight's theme, as if you couldn't guess already from the opening. The mystique of the musical stage is all...
Number 2 goes in 14. 2014? I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Come on, babe, why don't we paint the town? And all that jazz, I'm gonna rouge my knees and roll my stockings down. And all that jazz, start the car, I know it would be fun. Where the ice is cold, but the piano's hot. It's just a noisy hall where there's a nightly brawl and all that jazz. And all that jazz.
Now you know why we're downstairs. Now you know why we don't sing. That's why we dance, we don't sing.
by really quick, and it was just exciting. The audience was great. I thought I was going to be a lot more nervous than I was, but they were a fun audience, and I got them to smile and laugh. So,
What are you looking forward to for the second half?
an easy on-stage question. No, I also like the closing number with all the girls, and it's really pretty. The whole show was excellent, and I've had a great time.
I feel fantastic. I feel like I did a really good job, and I'm very happy with my performance.
How do you feel the audience is tonight?
The audience is wonderful. They're so energetic and enthusiastic. It's just fantastic to see.
And what are you looking forward to for the second half?
I'm looking forward to lots of fun. The dance numbers in the second half are just as fun as the ones in the first half, and I think it's a great show, and we're just having a really good time tonight.
Are you going to be glad when it's over?
I'll be glad. Hopefully I'll be very glad. I'll be a little sad. I'm going to miss all the girls. It's been a great week.
Lisa, you're Miss Massachusetts from 1992.
Right.
And you competed with Rachel in Atlantic City.
Yes.
And how was your time in Atlantic City?
We had a great time. Actually, in the dressing room, Rachel was to my back. We had parallel dressing tables, so it was good that some of the New England states get to be together. We had a great time out there.
What was your most memorable moment?
I think when we first arrived in Atlantic City, because we had spent a few days in Philadelphia getting to know one another, and I remember, and actually Rachel was with me when this happened, we were shuffled from room to room because we were trying to avoid the press to get ourselves settled, and we were stuck in this little holding chamber, and we were bored because we'd been stuck in rooms all day, so we started wandering out this room, and we just happened to walk right out onto the stage, and they were starting to construct it so it looked like, you know, the classic runway that you always see, and I remember there were about 6 of us, and we all walked out in complete silence, and when you walk into a church, like you're afraid to say something, and just the immenseness of the hall, it was so big, and you felt so little out there, and I remember all 6 of us had tears in our eyes, because it was the one point, at least for me, that you finally realized that you were there, and that just kind of sums up the whole experience of being there.
Tell our audience how well you did in Atlantic City.
Oh, thank God, New England made top 10. It's been a long time. I think 1984, I think, was the last time that a New England state made top 10, so it's nice to remind them that we can do it, too.
What are your feelings like right now?
I'm nervous. It's almost over, and sooner or later they're going to crown the Miss New Hampshire, the new Miss New Hampshire.
That voice which calls to me.
The scores have been tabulated by our capable auditors, and we've reached the point where the identity of the finalists and Miss New Hampshire 1993 have been determined. Ladies and gentlemen, selected as fourth runner-up and the winner of a $1,500 scholarship is contestant number 5, Michelle Tolson. And the recipient of a $1,750 scholarship is contestant number 9, Jane Parody. Winning a $2,000 scholarship is this evening's second runner-up, contestant number 12, Lori Brownlee. Important person to be named tonight, the recipient of a $2,250 scholarship, our first runner-up, contestant number 11, Carrie Saucy. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of $8,000 in scholarship grants and scores of wonderful gifts, Miss New Hampshire 1993, contestant number 13, Tricia.
Overwhelmed by all these gifts, by all the people. I'm just kind of shell-shocked right now, so it'll take some getting used to.
How do you think your summer will be?
Oh, exciting and busy from what I hear. But I'm looking forward to the Miss America program in September, and I'm going to work hard to see what I can do for that and to make all these appearances.
Best of luck in Atlantic City.